Hey guys, I'm Folkmaster and this here is my first ever game review. I've made some montage videos from the past, but this will be a new segment of my YouTube channel. As you guys can see, I'm doing a review of NBA 2K16. And first off, I would like to say I don't even remember the last time I played a basketball game because I never felt it was, really that competitive to really get into. Unlike FIFA, where you needed to know exactly what to do to get in the game, I always felt like with basketball, you just give the ball to the best shooter on the court, and you usually make the shot, 9 times out of 10 if you know exactly, what you're doing. But that was one of the reasons why I stayed away. But I'm back to 2K, and I'm back on 2K16. All my friends were telling me to hop on because it's really fun, it's really amazing, so I'm jumping on board. First off, I'm going to say the intro to 2K is really amazing. I like the direction Spike Lee took this and how, they came up with different ideas about my career and all that stuff. I really enjoyed this intro. It's just something cool to just watch over and over and over again. It's all about how, you build your character from, rags to riches. If you played NBA Street, it's pretty much something like that. So you go through the high school, you go through college, and then you make it to the pros. That is one of the game modes that you're going to be playing, which is really cool. The downside is I think you only play one high school game, which to me doesn't make any sense. I think you at least play a couple of high school games before you move. It just does not make sense with me why they did that. But I'm new to this, so I guess I don't really know what features they were missing, and I'm thinking, that they did not have this feature like in the previous edition, so people were actually excited to have this. But if you pre-ordered, well, you're gonna have the Jordan edition. I pre-ordered the regular one, so I had only 10,000 VC, which is not a lot considering most of the stuff in the game is really expensive, and you really need to spend on stuff if you want to be really good at it. Looking at an in-game trailer, you can see how really good this game is. It's a good game. Comparing this to live, I'm pretty much liking live right now because of the graphics, which I'm a graphics heavy guy, so I just enjoy graphics. But jumping right in, this is the main menu. Something I was really disappointed with. It's just straightforward. It doesn't really have any design to it, so it's just something I just did not like. It just looked like a game from like 1999. It's just like, what was that? Like, can you come up with better graphics and a better layout, better design? If you look at live, it's pretty straightforward, and it looks pretty much like what you call it, Microsoft Windows setup, which is not bad because everything is pretty much laid out right in front of you. First off, I'm gonna jump into the game control, something I really had like a little bit of problem with because it's just so confusing. Like, if you look at the controls, which we're gonna get to in a minute, it's just everything has to do with the right analog stick. That's if you just come straight to controls to figure it out, because you got to think about it. I just jumped into this game and I'm trying to figure out how it plays like, so I just jumped straight into controls to know exactly what I need to do and how to play the game basically. But it's a little bit confusing. I just invited some of my friends for like a my part game, and they were telling me you don't really have to use the right analog stick for anything. Pretty much you can just play the game without it, but it's just you can do a lot more other stuff with it if you know how to use it. But at the same time, it's really confusing because they don't make it really clear in the controls how to use it, because it's just every single move. And if you can see whilst I scroll through, you're gonna see the right analog stick in almost all the moves in there, and it's really confusing. And you thinking, why is one button doing so many different stuff? It's just a little bit confusing. But once you get a hang of it, it's not that bad. You can just play the game without even using it. But it's just extra stuff. I guess that's why they call it the pro stick, because the pros use it a lot, and it's just something different that it has to offer. It's just a little bit confusing. But overall, I like the game. The gameplay is really difficult. I don't know if difficult is the right word, but I mean I've talked with some people that played 2K. They say it's a little bit harder. You gotta know exactly what you're doing. You gotta read your meter that's below the player. And one of the other cool things is 2K TV, where they have this 2K interactive. I'm gonna leave you guys to watch and listen to some of the cool stuff that they have to say.
Winners out there getting W's.
Hey guys, I'm Rachel and welcome to this brand new season of NBA 2K TV.
I think she's
we have
hot.
So much in store for you guys this year, and we're
I could
kicking
watch
off
her
this
all
first
day.
episode with something new that I know you're going to love. 2K TV Interactive. So here's the deal. When one of these questions pops up, grab your controller and select your answer. Throughout each episode, you'll be able to participate in voting, trivia, community polling, and you'll even be able to select special events in My Park. And on top of that, you'll win in-game rewards and also some extra VC. Pretty cool, right? In today's episode, gameplay director Mike Wang stops by to give us some insight on this year's game. Your top community members give us their first impressions.
Alright, that was just 2K TV, something to, get into, watch it. You get VC points if you answer the questions. And you can get some bonus stuff and rewards from just watching that. I'm just gonna jump straight into a game so you guys can see a gameplay and the graphics. This pre-game show is something you're gonna be greeted with all the time if you start playing, play a quick game. And the first thing I gotta say is it's pretty good. They came up with this idea, but the graphics, just looking at Ernie, looking at Shaq, they just look awful. I don't know. It's just not the best. It's not the best graphics out there, and I really didn't like it. But I mean, it's just a good new idea to put in a game, and if you're not a graphics heavy guy, you probably would not mind. And you don't have to be exactly like me to like graphics. I like graphics. It's the number one thing that I check for in a game before I even buy it. So if the graphics is not good, I'm not even paying attention to whatever the story is. So that is something that I had a problem with. But I mean, if that's nothing major to you, then you don't even have to worry about that. I liked NBA Live. I thought it had really good graphics, and that's one of the reasons why I wanted to point this out. This is one of the things that you're gonna be seeing once you jump in the game. All the intros that is in the NBA. You're gonna be doing all those stuff, all the bumps and all that cool stuff. But that's the gameplay, and there you go. And that's something you're gonna be seeing a lot. These are some of my pros. It has better gameplay. It's difficult in the sense that everything is it has a learning curve to it, and I think that looks like a cons. But other than that, this is a cool game. It's not that bad. I'm pretty sure a lot of people are gonna enjoy it. I am in here trying to learn how to play it, and it's gonna take me a little bit of time to get into it, but it's not that bad. I really want to get NBA Live. I'm gonna go pre-order it, and then I'm just gonna see. I'm gonna see how that compares to this game, and I'm gonna do another review on that. But if you guys are enjoying this game review segment that I'm doing, make sure to subscribe. Make sure to like this video, and hopefully I'll see you guys pretty soon. Thanks for watching, and watch LeBron drive to the basket like that.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the
See ya.
plan.